All right, so I had a comment from someone that asked if I could do like a full Pogonomyrmex setup video. So I'll show you all my different Pogonomyrmex setups I have. I've got these 3 here. They're all young colonies with under 10 workers. So they've got 2 tubes each. One's newer, one's older. And then they've all got a little kind of outworldish kind of thingy here with some sand and where I put their seeds and protein. Just got 3 of those. Very simple. I have my oldest colony of Pogonomyrmex right here. They have an Ants Canada outworld, which I give them all their roaches, which they're enjoying some right now. I put their seeds in here, and they keep their garbage pile. And from here, they have a water tube, which is, as it seems, water tube. Looks like it's about half full. And then it goes from here. Here's an extra connection point if I ever want to connect something. It goes straight up into here, into an Ants Canada tower large. You can see all these different tunnels along here. In the top are more areas. They keep more seeds. From the bottom along where this water is and this heat cable, they've got a bunch of brood. You can see a lot of it along there. Let me see if I can get a better look for you. You can see, like, look at all those workers in there. A lot of workers, a lot of babies. And they've got tunnels go all the way around. Lots of tunnels. And then from in here, they've got a small garbage pile top in there too. Some workers. They also have another tube that connects that they have. It's another water source, and they keep some seeds in it too. So you're enjoying that. I also have a Pogonomyrmex californicus colony. They're doing pretty well. There's the queen there, and she's got a couple workers. Same kind of setup as the first one there. And then I have this Pogonomyrmex rugosus colony. This is from, I believe it's called anthouse.es, if I remember correct. And this is a little thing from them. They've got some tunnels here, but most of them are down here. You can see they've got all these seeds in here. A little bit of an annoying angle. You can see some of those rugosus workers there. Queen is in here somewhere. But they've got that seed pile there. Then I also, if we go over here, I've got this colony, that colony, that colony are all Pogonomyrmex ants. This one is Pogonomyrmex occidentalis. It's a glass terrarium. You can see all these tunnels they've made in here. In fact, I actually need to give them some food. And then this one's also same thing, except with white sand. And there's this colony is doing pretty well. They've got over 100 workers. Same kind of thing. They've got their main entrance right here. And this right here is one of my colonies of Pogonomyrmex barbatus, which is pretty cool. They're very large. Let's see if I can see any workers. There's some workers here working in their garbage pile. There's some smaller workers. The larger ones are more in the nest. You can see a tunnel there. You've got a main tunnel that runs along here. If I were to look underneath this, got a huge area hollowed out, and they've got a lot of brood. It's just really heavy. It's like 40 pounds because there's so much dirt in here. So much so that when these piles get high enough, I actually clean it out by hand, just to get it a little lighter because every Sunday I check on them, look underneath them, make sure they're doing all right. And they'll eat. There's an entire Madagascar cockroach exoskeleton left in there that they just ate the entire thing. And I could dump it into a giant bag of seeds in there, and they'll take all of them. And they need protein. I haven't fed them in a couple days. I think they need some food. But they're a pretty cool species for sure. I got this wonderful colony when there was about 13 workers from Stateside Ants. I'll link him in the description. I would definitely recommend checking out his store if you're in the United States. He's got some great queens and a lot of different species. He's got the permits to ship them all over. I definitely recommend his store for sure. I like Ants Canada products as well, which is what I have most of. Got all this kind of stuff here on my large colonies and on my younger ones too. Over here, this is a queen wasp actually. She's living in there. I'll do a video on her later probably. But these are all young Pogo queens as well. Most of them only have eggs. They haven't turned into larvae, which could mean they're unfertile. Could mean they're just not doing as well. You never know with them. Harvesters, especially these Pogonomyrmex, occidentalis queens, I find that they're pretty tough to raise. Sometimes it depends on how they are. Out of all the queens I caught this year and kept for myself that I didn't sell before they had the chance to found, I think I've had like 30 or 40 I kept for myself to found and sell later. Probably like 7 or 8 have actually gotten workers. 3 of which are right here. I've sold some off as well. And I think that's mainly... I can do a longer video, deep dive on it later, but that's just a brief overview since this person commented asking for me to do a little video on them. This is my oldest colony by far. I believe they are 2 years old. They entire roaches, no problem. In fact, why not? Let me do this. I just set this here. Let me go get a roach for them to enjoy. Let me get this plate here. Let me go grab a roach from my roach enclosure. I'll be right back. Alright, I got a roach. Let me just pre-crush this real quick for them. Let me pre-crush. Alright, and then they'll hollow out this entire thing. So let's just set this in there. And they'll start enjoying that right away, probably. Yeah, there they go. They're starting to chow down on it. Probably hear my dog in the background. Marshall, what you doing, huh? What you doing, puppy? Oh, he's gone. Well, they're enjoying that roach. Definitely gonna start enjoying it. And then I like to give my harvesters, for seeds, I give them some seed mix from Stateside Ants. He's got some good seed mixes for harvesters. And I also give mine these Iceberg Lettuce seeds that I get from this website. I'll link it in the description as well. Seedville, USA. Great place. All my harvesters love these seeds. I've got a colony that literally, this is like the one seed they'll eat. They don't eat very many other ones. They love these Iceberg Lettuce. So much so that I've bought over $100 worth of them probably, and over 1 million seeds in total. They love them a lot. And by tomorrow morning, this roach right here will likely be nothing but just an empty exoskeleton, like these ones. I need to clean this up. I've got a high pile. Sunday is my maintenance day, so I have a bunch of stuff I'll have to clean and feed and all different things. But just watching them here, they're gonna start drinking the juices from the roaches and start chowing down on them. Their larvae will definitely enjoy them. While we're at it, might as well just drop them a few Iceberg Lettuce seeds. Never hurts to give them extras. And see, some of these workers are already getting to work carrying those into the nest. And just look at those workers there. They're all gathering around it. It's pretty fun to watch. I film this for longer, but don't want this video to be too long. It's pretty fun to watch, though, especially the trails they'll make as they take seeds to the nest and as workers are coming to get them. That's another reason why I have this nest set up the way I do, where I've got a tube that goes like this, so I can watch them go up and down. Love watching the trails. I used to have my Tetramorium colony. When I had my room situated a different way, I had a tube that ran along my wall that was like, I don't know, probably about 3 or 4 feet long, that I could just watch them drag, and they'd drag entire mealworms and stuff just all through it. Otherwise, though, it was pretty fun to watch. And here's them one last time. You guys all have a great day, and I'll link all the places I said in the description below. And you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. And yeah, have a good one.